Hey guys, it's Chris Cease with Not the Real Fly Fishing. I'm going to go ahead and tie up a clouser, just some basic saltwater pattern that is super effective just about anywhere. The color combo I'm going to do today is gray over orange, which is a really good color combo down in North Carolina coast. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and take my thread and I'm going to lay it across this hook. This hook, by the way, is Mastad 34007 size 2. And I'm going to go ahead and just wrap over the end of my thread there to secure it. And wrap down, and just going to kind of leave that tag in. Then I'm going to go back forward here and make a little bit of a bump to help secure my eyes. And then I'm going to go ahead and advance the thread back a little bit and make another little bump. The eye is going to go right in between these two bumps. What I'm going to go ahead and do is take these medium lead eyes, put them at an angle, as you can see there hopefully, and do 2 wraps. And it's going to kind of seat right there in between those 2 bumps and kind of almost get perpendicular to the hook shank. I'm going to make 4 or 5 more tight wraps. I'm going to go ahead and take my thumb and pull back on the front of those eyes. I'm going to rotate this so you can see. Like this. I'm going to wrap around tightly. Probably 10 times or so. I'll go back a little bit more the other way a couple times. 6, 7, 8, 9 times, something like that. And right there, I've got my eyes on square, perpendicular to that shank. They're also pretty sturdy like that. But I'm going to go ahead and just give it another 10 or 12 wraps either way. Make sure that they are lined up. You can kind of adjust with your fingers as you go back and forth tighter with thread wraps. And then you can go ahead and go underneath the edges, kind of around the eyes, and that's going to tighten it up a lot right there. And that right there, my friends, is how you lock in those lead eyes that aren't going to move at all. I also like to take crazy glue. I use this an awful lot. I'm going to go ahead and just apply some of that to my thread. It is going to lock those in. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my first color, which is this light orange. Clip off a small amount. You can tie clousers as thick or as thin as you want. I kind of tie them on the sparser side. I'm going to go ahead and take this hair, lay it out, and make it about 3 times the length of this hook shank here. Go ahead and tie down. Get myself probably 10 wraps or so on the back, and then I'm going to advance the thread to the front. I'll go ahead and push down, 2 wraps, tighten. I'm going to make X wrap, and then 2 more wraps, tighten. And that's really going to lock this in. And what I'm going to go ahead and do then is pull up on about 10 pieces of the butts there and make 2 wraps. I'm going to pull up some more, probably 10, 15, make 2, 3 tight wraps. Again, make some tight wraps, pulling all the way up and kind of creating this mohawk, if you will, of the butt's end of the deer hair. And what that does is it really locks it in. It also makes it a super small head that you can easily trim and then cut down on. So right there, hair is totally locked in. I'm going to advance my thread back. I'm going to go ahead and flip this fly over. I'm going to take my flash. I'm using crystal flash here. This is in copper colored. You can also use Flashaboo. There's a variety of stuff that you can use. Just about any color combo you want. And take this. I'm going to double this over because the pieces are so long. I'm going to make 2 wraps. I'm going to double over. 2 more wraps, and that's all you need to lock in that crystal flash. The key to learning to tie well is to use less wraps than you think you have to. Less is more, obviously, because it makes a smoother, cleaner looking head. And so I'm going to go ahead and get my gray bucktail. I'm going to do a little bit thicker than the orange bucktail. Trim off. I guess I'm wearing a gray shirt with gray, so it's not the best background. I apologize. But measure it out. It's about the same length as that bottom bucktail. I'm going to go ahead and pinch as I hold it on top. 2 loose wraps, and then cinch tight. And then I'm going to do an X wrap, and then 2 more tight wraps. And that right there is how you lock in deer hair. This one wanted to flare a little bit. I'm going to do 2 more wraps there, and then I'm going to start to do that technique I showed you earlier where I pull the butts back, just probably 10 at a time, make 2 tight wraps, and work my way forward until I've got them all sticking straight up in that mohawk that I was talking to you guys about earlier. I'm going to go ahead and pull that back. I'm going to trim it off. So you can see I've just got those butts sticking up out of the top. It's super, super easy to wrap down. I'm just going to make my nice, clean little head here on this Clouser. Just a thread head. And then I'm going to go ahead and whip finish off. And that one I wasn't happy with, so I'm going to do another one. There we go. And finally, I'm going to go back with the super glue. Brush some of that on there. This hair is flaring a little bit, but that's okay. It's going to get matted down in the water. That right there is a Clouser Minnow that will catch a variety of species, but particularly in this color combo, either black over orange with copper, or gray over orange with copper, or gray over red, or black over red is super, super effective. And that will catch a bunch of stuff in the salts in North Carolina. There you go, right there. That's it. Any questions? Just leave them in the comments, and I'll go ahead and answer them for you. Thanks.